back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something I thought would be helpful to new comic book readers out there. I'm going to do accessible runs on big time superheroes. So I picked 5 books for this video. 5 places, or 5, not even runs, just books that you can grab to get to know your hero or get to know somebody you love. There's so much history out there between Marvel and DC and books and movies that it's hard to find out where to start. So I picked a few that I thought would help out on some people who are out there who are going, hey, I want to read this character, where do I start? So first off, I picked my favorite hero, Daredevil, to start off with. This is A Man Without Fear. It's a graphic novel by Frank Miller and art by John Romita Jr. And it tells the story of how Matt Murdock got his powers as Daredevil and became Daredevil. How his dad died and how he was trained by Stick. There's Stick right there. So if you if you watched the Netflix show, this graphic novel will seem very familiar to you because they took a lot of his origin story away from this book. So it has great art by John Romita Jr., who is still doing art today, but his art isn't as good as it once was. Like, this was his art when it was at its best. This is one of the only places you'll see the black suit he wears in season 1, with like the black bandana over his eyes and everything. Because that's Romita is the one and Miller are the one who created it. It's definitely like a great way to get to know Daredevil. I would recommend you read this first before you read any other Daredevil. I mean, unless you want to go back to the 60s and read the campy Stan Lee stuff. This is like one of the best origin stories you're ever going to get from Daredevil. So I would recommend reading this and then going on to the Frank Miller, his normal run, and then going on from there to Anna Senti and then Bendis or Kevin Smith and then Bendis and then Baker and all that. But definitely, if you want a good origin story and you know nothing about the character, The Man Without Fear by Frank Miller and John Romita Jr. is the way to go. Alright, so for my second book, I chose Astonishing XMen, which, there's so many X-Men books to choose from. I could have done Uncanny X-Men, the 70s, 80s Claremont stuff, which is a great place to start. But I chose something modern because, a lot of people like more modern stuff. So Astonishing X-Men is definitely a great place to start. This is by Joss Whedon and John Cassaday, or Cassidy, however you want to say it. The art is great in here. It has everyone you love or know from the movies. It has Colossus, it has Wolverine, it has Cyclops, Beast. It has everybody. It has them restarting their school and getting all back together and forming the X-Men. So it's definitely very, very accessible and very, very good. There is a run that precedes this called New X-Men by Grant Morrison, which you could read before this to be even more up to date. But I feel like Joss Whedon does a very good job getting you up to date on where our mutants are at. Colossus and Kitty, famous couple in the X-Men. This introduces Emma Frost as a good guy, so that might be a little jarring for some people because everyone knows her as a villain, but you'll get used to it. I think the main thing is it has the 3 main ones that everyone knows and loves, as in like Wolverine, Beast, and Cyclops. But like I said, if you want the original stuff, Uncanny X-Men is readily out there to buy. The omnibuses are great. I own them. I just wanted to show you something maybe more modern to check out if you were looking to get into X-Men. Alright, yeah. And then the art is definitely great to look at. Alright, that's my X-Men pick. Next up, if you're a Batman fan and you're trying to wonder where to get into Batman, you could start with Rebirth by Tom King, with the current run going right now. It's on like issue 53. I would say go back to New 52, which came out in 2011, I believe, and go to get the first paperback of New 52, The Court of Owls. The Court of Owls have become a huge thing in Batman lore. They're in Gotham, the TV show. They're in animated movies. They're all throughout the DC universe now, and they were created just 7 years ago by Scott Snyder and Vic Capullo. So this is, it's not really an origin story or anything, but who needs an origin story for Batman? Everyone knows what happened to Batman. Parents died, he's sad. You know who Batman is. But this is a good way to start. It starts off with him fighting a lot of his bad guys, and it goes into this big secret that's happened in Gotham City for forever, and they're known as Court of Owls. They're a secret group of people, men and women, who have run Gotham for forever. But Bruce doesn't believe that could get by him, because he's Bruce, he's Batman, he knows everything. But it happens that it can get by him, and the Court of Owls do exist. And it blows his mind that here they are, Court of Owls, that he didn't know that. And so what ensues is a great battle between him and this group. And Volume 2 involves Nightwing and everybody in the whole Bat family. And Talon, which is their the Court of Owls main soldier, is pretty badass. So if you're looking for a really fun modern Batman story, I definitely say pick up Court of Owls. It's fun. It's a lot of high stakes. They go and attack Wayne Manor at the end of Volume 1, and that's where Volume 2 starts off. And then Scott Snyder's series in general on Batman is known to be a great run. So Tom King's still going. I feel like you should wait for Tom King to finish up his run, and then start on Scott Snyder if you want to read some Batman. So New 52 Batman, good stuff. All right, my last two are going to be omnibuses, so it's going to be a little harder to show from the camera. But this is the New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis. So if you're looking to read some Avengers, the New Avengers is a nice way to start. This is, I forgot when this came out, but 2006. It came out in 2006. So this ends the original Avengers run. The first 4 issues or so deal with it's called Avengers Disassembled. So they're mostly every Avenger ever, right there in one big picture. And this is dealing with the Avengers basically ending because of the Scarlet Witch and some crazy stuff goes down. I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but they disassemble. The Avengers mansion, which they're all operating out of, gets destroyed, and they, for the betterment of everything, they just disassemble and they go their separate ways. But something happens, after all that, and there's a breakout in I forgot what was Rikers or where it was. Rikers Island. It was all the villains break out. And once the villains break out, heroes are called into action. We got Spider-Man, we got Luke Cage, we got Captain America, we got Iron Man, and they all come in and they all go and they stop the prison riot from happening. So what happens eventually is they all get together after that riot happens, and they form the bond and they form the New Avengers. So it's a nice place to start because it's all that past lore of the Avengers has been put to bed in the first few issues you read, and then the new team starts, which, let me go over again. It's Iron Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Captain America, Luke Cage, and eventually Wolverine comes on. So it's a lot of good, big, heavy hitters that everyone knows and loves. And the team dynamic's great. Spider-Man is hilarious in this book. I've read this full huge omnibus about 3 or 4 times. It's just a great place to start if you want to join in on the Avengers without, going back to all the craziness that they've had over the years, because there's a lot of Avengers stuff to deal with. So definitely, if you're looking for the Avengers, the New Avengers is a great place to pick up. You could start with Jason Aaron's run right now. It's on issue 6 or 7 if you want to do that too. That's a great run. But I'm saying if you want something a little more collected, a little more fun. Not fun, but this is fun. This a little older, but not too old. The new Avengers is great. Just to let you know, there's only one omnibus of this out. For some reason, Brian Michael Bendis, the writer, he likes Marvel likes to put only one volume out for his books, but you can find the rest in complete collections and hardcovers too. So, all right. And the last book I'm gonna go over for new readers, if they might want to get into something that they love, find out some books to read for here that they love. The New Teen Titans. I love this book, man. This book is great. I love the Titans. My son loves the Titans. They're great. This shows you how they get together. It shows you how Raven goes and Raven's the one to go and recruit them, and it shows you how they become a team and how they bond and how everything happens. I think at first Raven is going to the Justice League to warn them that basically her father's coming to kill everybody because her father's Trigon, like Satan, basically, and the Justice League turned her down. And so Robin starts having weird dreams and dreaming that he's already on this team. He doesn't know these people. He knows some of them, but he doesn't know everybody. And he's like, "What's going on?" And they all get together. And at first, no one trusts Raven, but she becomes part of the team. And here's a nice little cover of the team together. Donna Troy, Wonder Girl, you got Kid Flash, Wally West before he becomes the Flash. You got Raven, Cyborg, Robin, Starfire, Beast Boy. Everyone you know and love from the cartoons. You can always get Jeff Johns omnibus too, or the New 52. I'm sorry, New 52. That's not good. The Rebirth Titans is great. But I feel like this is the classic run. They get together here, they meet here, they get the Titans Tower here. Everything that is built from all the cartoons and stuff, all the camaraderie is all built here. And it's just fun, man. It's so fun. I can't tell you how much fun I had reading Marv Wolfman's and George Perez's run on Teen Titans. There's a volume 3 out. I really, really want to get it. And I'm going to get it soon, hopefully. Hopefully the next few months or so. Money permitting and all that. But yeah, man, like all their bad guys show up in here. You know from the book, from the movies, the shows. Fearsome 5, Trigon, Brother Blood, all Dr. Light. All those bad guys are in here. Blackfire, Starfire's evil sister from Tamaron's in here. And the art is just great, man. George Perez art, you can't go wrong with that. So I could gush on and on about New Teen Titans. I love this book. You would love it too if you are a Teen Titans fan. Pick it up. New Teen Titans, Marv Wolfman. If they are your favorite team, or you love the cartoon, or you want to get into some nice, fun, good team books, this is the book to grab. Alright guys. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I just want to show you a few books that maybe if you're not in the know of what books to read, or those are your heroes that you like, and you were wondering, hey, what books should I jump into that, maybe get kind of like an origin story or a good starting point, those are the books to grab. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content. Hopefully I'll get some videos out soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.